Hi Sagittarius, this is your September 25th through October 1st weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Then I'll do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the Six of Cups clarified by the Tower. We have the Seven of Swords clarified by the Page of Cups. Then we have the Six of Swords. In the potential outcome, we have the Magician with the Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, perhaps even another Sagittarius. But you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. This is one interesting reading, Sagittarius. It really is. But I think I know what's happening here. So let's talk about this real quick. We do have the Six of Cups clarified by the Tower. That's what we start with. Alright, the Six of Cups is a soulmate card, but at the same time, it could be a card of somebody coming back from the past. I don't see this as your ex. It could just be somebody you went to school with, you used to work with, you used to hang out with. Alright, the Tower, clarifying it, if this person is a Scorpio, it makes sense. The Tower is a Scorpio, a major arcana card, but at the same time, the Tower, in this case, I think this is something that happens very, very unexpectedly. It's like a disruption of your daily routine, or perhaps you're going to go to some kind of you may go to some kind of an event and you think it's going to be a boring event and you're like, but you got to go. So when you do go, you could meet this person there. Okay, or perhaps you may run into this person out on the street as you're walking down the street. So something about this encounter, something about this meeting is going to be unexpected or disruptive or even overwhelming. Okay, that's what I think those two cards represent. Again, either somebody from your past, or this is like an immediate soulmate connection. You may even, if this is not a person from the past, if this is a brand new person, you may feel like you've known this person your whole life. That's how it will feel. Alright, then we have the Seven of Swords clarified by the Page of Cups. With all the other cards together, I don't think Seven of Swords is something like really deceptive. No, I don't think so. Because the Seven of Swords could be a card of deception. But what I think is happening here is that, like I said, perhaps if you meet this person at some kind of an event, they may tell you before the event is over, they may tell you, let's get out of here. And before they finish that sentence, you will already say yes. Let's get out of here, yes. Because again, it'll be like an instant connection. Or if this is somebody from the past, perhaps you had an eye on this person back then, they had an eye on you, but they just never got off the ground, or it wasn't bad timing. It was bad timing, but now both of you are single and available. All right, so why waste time? Let's get out of here. All right. Or perhaps if you meet this person on the street somewhere, perhaps you had plans with other people, and you're gonna, cancel those plans and run away with this person. Instead, you're gonna be spending time with this person instead of spending time with somebody else. All right. The Six of Swords in the middle. You could be literally going somewhere with this person. Some of you could just get on a plane and fly out to Vegas or something like that. Or you may go on a road trip, right? Or with the Six of Swords, this is you guys leaving that party if you meet this person at a party or an event of some sort. Okay. And the rest is history. All right. In the potential outcome, we have the Magician with the Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck, 3 major arcana cards, and the Ace of Cups. Awesome. Sagittarius, just awesome. The Magician could be either a Gemini or a Virgo. But the Magician is a card of manifestation, and most importantly, it's a card of taking action. All right. And the Magician's got all the tools they need at their disposal. So both of you can create whatever you want out of this. You can shape it any way you want. It's like a Play-Doh. You'll be playing with this like a Play-Doh, but in a very positive way. If one thing doesn't work, no biggie. We'll try again using something else. using another approach. I hope this makes sense, right? The Ace of Cups, yeah, love. The Ace of Cups is genuine, authentic love. The Wheel of Fortune right next to the deck is one of your major arcana cards, Sagittarius, but at the same time, it's you guys taking it to the next level, right? The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a cycle, but since it's in the potential outcome, this is you guys taking it, elevating it to the next level. And the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck is most likely what that next level is. It is a card of a commitment, marriage. It's a very traditional card. It's a very spiritual card as well. All right. So yeah, what a roller coaster in the beginning, at least. I think it's an instant connection, even if this is somebody from your past, Sagittarius. This looks a lot of fun in the beginning, but then it's all about love. At the end of the day, it's all about love and being together, enjoying your time together, perhaps having family together if that is still an option for you. Really happy for you, Sagittarius. Congratulations. Sagittarius, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Seven of Wands clarified by the Three of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords, Death, and the Devil on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Scorpio or a Capricorn. There are a few ways to interpret the spread, Sagittarius. I'll just interpret it the way that speaks to me the most. I don't know how many people it will resonate with. This spread is an ultimatum, either from you to your person, or for some of you, from your person to you. That will resonate with you if one of you has an addiction or really bad behavior, right? The ultimatum is going to be stop it or we're done. That's it. That's what the spread is about. Stop it, whatever it is that you have a problem with, or we're done. Okay, the Devil on the bottom of the deck could be a Capricorn you're dealing with, but together with what I see here, I think the Devil is that addiction or like a toxic behavior. Okay, the Seven of Wands clarified by the Three of Cups. This is the first part of the ultimatum. The Three of Cups in this case is most likely one of you partying too much, drinking too much, using too much, going to a casino too much, eating too much. I don't know. The Seven of Wands, this is the person who is not experiencing that problem says, you know what, that's it. It's like somebody is putting their foot down. Bam. The Ace of Swords in the middle is the ultimatum. All right, this is a very straightforward, very direct conversation. And then we have Death. So Death could, I think the person on the receiving end of this ultimatum will have a choice as to how they want that Death card to play out. In some tarot decks, Death is often called death and rebirth. Okay, so they can either stop doing what they're doing or even get admitted, get treated, right? And that will cause the rebirth eventually, or they could end this relationship or marriage, right? It's also a part of the ultimatum. Either stop it or we're done. Okay, Sagittarius, so that's how I see this. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Sagittarius. This week, keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent X. We have the Ten of Swords, clarified by the Five of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles, clarified by the Ten of Wands. We have you, the Queen of Wands, clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. And we also have the Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So here's the deal. You are dealing with this King of Pentacles, right? Most likely an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Either the two of you just recently broke up, like recently, or this King of Pentacles recently broke up with somebody else. Perhaps after the two of you called it quits at some point in the past, they got into another relationship and they just broke up with that person. One of those two scenarios, but it feels kind of fresh. There was some kind of a fresh breakup, right? Especially when it comes to this King of Pentacles. And they're not taking it that well. I don't know if you're going to care, or you may tell them, you know what, revenge is a dish that's served cold, or something along those lines. You are feeling good, right? Because the Queen of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, and that's how you feel. The Nine of Pentacles, yes, it is a single person card, but at the same time, it is a card of somebody who is self-sufficient, independent, somebody who picked themselves up, dusted themselves off, and they're doing great. Somebody who is glowing up, somebody who is in the center of attention, right? That's how you're feeling. You're good. The King of Pentacles, on the other hand, is feeling miserable. All right. Like I said, either the two of you just broke up and you feel liberated, you feel good, you're finally able to do what you wanted to do for a long time, right? Or this King of Pentacles just broke up with somebody else and they feel sad. To be honest with you, I don't really see communication. There could be communication, but what we're looking at is like a snapshot of what's happening. Right? There is no pages here, there is no knights, there is no aces, just the situation. If you do hear from them, don't be surprised, but perhaps this is just, like the way things are as of right now. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, the business, and your finances, Sagittarius. This week we have the Eight of Swords, the High Priestess, the Five of Swords, and the Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Well, Sagittarius, here's the deal. This spread is for those of you who are thinking about quitting your job, okay? And if that's what you're gonna do, then I hope you have another job lined up, or you have money in the bank, or you have some other financial, if you have like another income. Because what I see here is like you're being fed up with something or someone. For most of you, perhaps this is because they kept you in the dark, or it's like a dead-end job. Or perhaps they promised you a promotion, they promised you a raise, and that just never happened. And I think this week it will reach like a boiling point, and you're like, bam, you're going to explode, and you're going to leave. That's how it seems. Okay, you don't have to. The only major arcana card on the table is the High Priestess. The High Priestess could be interpreted as a card of intuition. Perhaps your intuition is going to tell you, it's time to go. Or the High Priestess could be a card of like a secret or something unknown. Again, perhaps they just kept you in the unknown situation, or they promised you something, but in reality, they knew from the very beginning that they're not going to give you that raise. They're not going to give you that promotion. They're not going to transfer you to another floor or another department. But yeah, we have the Five of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, conflict. You are quitting. At least you're thinking about quitting. There could be a fight. There could be a fight, like you may explode and you may just quit right there on the spot. Okay, so again, you don't have to. And if you do, I hope you have something else lined up for you, Sagittarius, alright? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Sagittarius. We have the Page of Wands clarified by the Page of Pentacles. We have the Six of Wands clarified by the Ace of Wands. We have the King of Swords, and we have the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I think, Sagittarius, you're the one who is taking action here. It's like you're trying to get this King of Swords attention. It could be about love. It could be about just being casual, all right? No strings attached type of a deal, and I'm not judging anybody here. Or perhaps this is somebody you want to work with. You want to hire this person. You want to get this person on board, but you're going to be all over this person. I see you. Besides the King of Swords, perhaps the rest of the energies is all yours, right? Because before I started clarifying, we had the Page of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Those three cards are all fire sign indicator. And Sagittarius, you are a fire sign, right? The King of Swords is not a fire sign. Well, we are all able to embrace the energy of any king or any queen, but in this case, those three cards that originally came out, that's all you. For sure. And the Six of Wands in the middle is clarified by the Ace of Wands. Again, another fire sign indicator. All right, the Page of Pentacles, clarifying the Page of Wands is kind of out of place here, but I still believe that's you. Perhaps you're going to send them paperwork, or you're going to send them something, or you're going to give them something. All right, for whatever reason, you're trying to get this person's attention. Perhaps you want to start your own business, and this King of Swords could be a potential investor, right? And you're going to send them, like your business plan. You're going to try to get this person's attention. You're going to send him a basket of muffins, I don't know. But you're like, hey, King of Swords, look at me. Can we please talk? Can we please discuss this? Can we please sit down and have a conversation? Something along those lines. You really want this person's attention because you need something from them, from this King of Swords. All right, so since this is something you don't see coming, something unexpected, perhaps something happens. in the beginning of this week, and after that you will need this person's attention. I hope all of this makes sense, Sagittarius. But yeah, that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing week.